Hello everyone, Mustang 74 here, and we today are going to play MHC on the Bedrock version, and it's the Aquatic Challenge. So first off, we need to find some trees, but the object for this challenge is to showcase some of the new aquatic features. So that's what we'll be doing, but first we need to find some trees so we can get some tools started and maybe find some iron and some coal. But first off, let's take a look around, see what we can find. It certainly doesn't look like that this island has any trees, so we're going to probably have to go swim to find. What is this? Oh, that's interesting. There's a hole right there. Figure out which way we want to go here. And I apologize if this seems a bit laggy. I'm playing this on my Kindle, and sometimes trying to play Minecraft and record at the same time doesn't seem to like it so well. I think, looks like there's a temple or something right there, or ruins. We'll have to check that out here in a little bit. I think this looks like a good spot to kind of just jump in and start swimming. Oh, there's an ocean monument. Let's not go that way. Some of the new features that they've added, like in the water, are dolphins and pufferfish and fish, which is really cool. We can also swim, which is kind of cool. So if you hit the control button, you can actually swim, which is cool. I like that. It goes faster. Oh, and look, there's a dolphin jumping over us. That's kind of cool. Oh, there's also shipwrecks, which, oh, here we go. What's here? Let's just go up. Oh, here we go. Here's some trees. This will work. And we just might. Turtles. I see a turtle. If you find two turtles, you can take some shears and collect this seagrass down here and breed the turtles. And as they grow, they drop something that's called a scoot. And after so many of them, once you collect so many of them, you can make a helmet that'll help you breathe underwater, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's chop down some trees here. I think one of the things I want to make is a boat to get around. Well, swimming's cool, but to save us from drowning, I think I'm going to make a boat. Be a little bit easier, and then we can kind of explore to see what we can find in the ocean. I guess I should kind of tell you some of the rules for MHC. Of course, it's hard mode. This was actually started on Java version by Michael Deering, and of course there's some standard rules, such as you can't sleep through the night, so no beds. You can't eat drops from passive mobs, so no chickens, cows, that kind of thing. You can, however, eat rotten flesh and use mob drops such as arrows and that kind of thing. If you find them just like laying on the ground or whatnot. The only mobs you're allowed to kill are, of course, zombies and those kind of mobs, skeletons and the like. You can't eat fish unless you fished for it, so you can't like jump in the water. Hi, baby pig. You can't jump in the water and, you know, spear a fish and use it for food. You have to fish for it. I'll leave a list of the rules in the description below if you guys want to check it out. And there's also a video explaining some of the rules as well. If I can find that video, I'll leave a link to the video if I remember. Okay, I think once we get this tree chopped down, and we're going to replant some of these saplings just so we don't run out of wood. Whoops, I think I just jumped over that. I did. Okay. Let's see. Where was those at? Oh, here's one. And exciting stuff watching somebody chop down a tree. That was a big tree. Did we get it all? Yeah, I think so. It looks like it's starting to despawn. Okay. Pick all this stuff up here. There's a couple of turtles right there. Too bad we don't have any iron, so I can get some seagrass to breed them. I think too, let's see if we can get us some seeds and get us a wheat farm going here. But first, let's make a crafting bench. And we'll just put that. Oh, let's just put it right there. Okay, let's make a pick. Well, we'll need one of those too. Plant some wheat. Let's just make a pick for now, so we can get some cobble and make us some better tools. So let's see if we can get us some seeds going here. I want to see if we can find some coal too, so we can make some torches and light up the area. Oh, I bet I don't want to forget to plant those trees either. Got one little baby pig running around. Oh, and the sun's going down already. Okay, let's see here. Let's get us a little bit of dirt, then go down here where this sand is and get these, at least a few of these seeds planted. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's just go right here. This looks good. Okay, plant these trees real quick, and then we'll go down and mine and see if we can find us some coal and well, let's take a crafting bench with us. See if we can find some coal and maybe some iron. I'm definitely going to have to get this place lit up as soon as we can to hopefully keep the mobs from spawning. Okay, we're going to just, I'm just going to go right here. This looks good. Should have made a shovel. No, that's alright. I'm gonna say that's alright. We'll hit stone before too long. Ah. Just put. Nope, I didn't want that there. Oh, we'll get that in a minute. Okay. I'm sorry this is going to be kind of dark till we can get some torches. I might have to get enough cobble here and I'll make a furnace and we can make some charcoal to make at least a few torches anyway. Oh, speaking of which, we can use, if we can't find a lot of coal, we can dry some kelp and use that as fuel. You just dry out the kelp and then make a block from the dried kelp. So there's another source of fuel. You can also eat kelp, but like it doesn't give you the best saturation though. We need to put that crafting bench down to make a furnace here. This way. Okay. Take that back up. And I think we will just stick our furnace right here. See if we can get us a few pieces of charcoal here. Let's put that crafting bench. Oh, we'll just set it here for now. Okay, I need to make some sticks. Okay, that should give us a few torches to start off with. No, move them all over there. Why is it doing that? There we go. Okay. So now, uh-oh. Locking up here a little bit. Freezing up, I should say. There we go. Like I said, trying to do this on my Kindle, it doesn't like to both record and let me play at the same time. Oh, let's get rid of this block. I don't want me hitting her head on that. An episode is usually, or we go from sun up to sun up. So for each day, so basically you just got to try to survive the night without getting killed. But after we get try to get some basic stuff going here, we'll try to explore and see if we can find some shipwrecks and maybe some underground ruins. Those we'll find some loot in those, and maybe some treasure maps as well. If we can find any treasure maps, we might see if we can find the treasure, which would be kind of cool. I've seen some others play, and they found some pretty good stuff in some of those chests. Oh, you can also, one of the new features too is, can't remember what it's called. I want to say it's like Heart of the Sea or something like that. And with that, you can build a conduit, which allows you to breathe underwater. So if you wanted an underground or an underwater base or something like that, you could make one of those conduits. But the thing about those conduits, you need prismarine, I believe, to make those conduits. And depending on how you build it is how far that conduit will reach to allow you to breathe underwater. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I want to build a... Get rid of that. Make a better pick there. Okay. So I'm not sure how far we want to go down. Let's see. Need to keep an eye out for daylight as well. So I've tried yesterday to record an episode, but I was having trouble with it not recording, or there's all kinds of crazy background noise. So a couple of times that I was actually made it through day one, it just wasn't recording, which is kind of very frustrating. The last time when I did finally get it to record, I ran into one of the new mobs. The drones themselves are not too bad to, they're pretty slow, pretty easy to deal with and fight off, except for when they have a trident, which is also a new feature. Tridents do some pretty good damage to you. And when I ran into that drone, I was having issues with it kind of lagging, and when I tried to turn to get away from the drone, I actually went towards him instead, so that's kind of ended my day one there. And also too, one of the rules is for if you die on day one, you can do what they call a redo. So if you die after any other day after day one, then the challenge is finished. So we're going to see how long we can survive. I'm honestly not good at fighting at all. I struggle sometimes with that, especially when there's skeletons around. So it'd be kind of nice if they can figure out how the dual welding so we can actually have shields, which is a great feature to have. I loved it when I was able to play the Java version. I was able to fight off the skeletons a lot easier. Let's see, how are we doing? Oh, it looks like it's daylight. So I know in Java version, when the mob starts burning is where they usually call it for day 1. If we don't have any mobs up here, then they're going to be burning. Yeah, I'd say the sun's pretty well up. So I'm going to call it here. Maybe tomorrow or the next episode, we'll make a boat and maybe do a little rowing around to see what we can see in the ocean, and try not to get drowned if we decide to explore anything we find. And then we'll see if we can find some resources, and we'll just call this island our home base, and I'll see you next time. Bye.